In this video, oh snap, we're unboxing this huge package from our channel sponsor, Organic Price Books. Let me hold it up the right way. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. So if you're new here, welcome. And if not, welcome back. As I film this, or when this comes out, we are creeping up on Christmas. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope you are spending it with the people you love. That's what I'm doing, right? I got to record this in advance so I can just set this and forget it. I'll probably check in the comments, but I'm not spending all my time on the internet, and I hope you're not either. So this is just a fun video in case you are watching. But yeah, so there's actually a possibility of this. There's two different things in this box. And there's also a possibility that it's both of the things. So I'm going to open it up and then we'll talk about it because, funny story. But before I get into this box, I do want to give a quick shout out to our channel sponsor, Organic Price Books, because they're the ones who sent us this huge box. But now, if you're not familiar, Organic Price Books is the best place to look for collected editions, for trade paperbacks, hardcovers, all that, right? So super fast shipping, great customer service, some of the best prices around. You definitely should be shopping there if you're not already. And when you do decide to shop at Organic Price Books, be sure to use my coupon code BJKicks at checkout. It saves you $2 on every order, and it does go a long way towards supporting the channel. So yeah, that's it. We got an unboxing video, and like I said, there's two different things that this could be, and there's also a small possibility that it's both of those things. So I'm just gonna pull out Big Red here. And let's open this box. So this thing is stuffed incredibly full, by the way. So gotta give a huge shout out to JP for just being a dope person, right? When you start running down a list of things you're thankful for during the holidays, you know, JP is definitely one. He's been a huge part of the channel's success so far. And I think there's great things destined for the future. Before I even open any of this, let me show you how great this packaging is. That's what you want to see. This is honestly like Christmas. This is like Christmas right here. All right, so sheesh. Lots of bubble wrap. Okay, so I think this is the second thing that I thought it was. All right. I'm gonna have to, I can't do this on the table. I gotta do this another way. Bang, 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 bang. All right. So, aside from having enough bubble wrap to wrap a small child and send it to China, look at all that. Look at all of that bubble wrap. It's Christmas. We got quite a few things here. So my suspicions were correct. And this is everything that I thought it was. So this was the third option, the combination of the two. So you guys know that Organic Price Books is the sponsor of this channel. And that means that sometimes I get books for free in exchange for promoting them to you guys. So every now and then I'll get a book, one to keep for myself and one to give away to a lucky member of the K Squad on Facebook or Discord. And so I make my requests and sometimes they come through, sometimes different things come through, whatever. But then also I like buying books too. So I've got some books here that I bought and some books that I didn't buy. Now, the package that I didn't buy, there's a whole story with it, right? So if I'm not getting a book, if I'm not paying for a book, if I'm getting a book for free, then what JP will do is he'll just go into one of my old orders, print out a packing slip or a printing label, or a shipping label, excuse me, and then put the box of books in the mail. Cool. All good. Except I did move in the middle of this year and JP just happened to pick the wrong order. So this box got sent to the wrong address. It eventually got forwarded to my address, but when it did, of course, the postman decided, or the post office decided, oh, it didn't count as media mail. They tried to charge me some ridiculous amount of money to receive the package. And I was like, nah, just return to sender. So that was like the 2-month-long saga. It wasn't 2 months. It was like a month, like 3 weeks. But it was a saga of books. So I've got a couple of books here that were supposed to be here back in November. They should have been in my November haul. And here they are coming in just in time for Christmas. And then I've got some books that I actually bought and paid for. And so I guess the return to sender processed around the same time as this new order that I placed. So it all got to be packed in one box. Funny story. I'm pretty sure this is the same box that it was sent in before, because I can see where the old stuff was marked out, but I can still see that my name is on it. So I'm pretty sure this is the exact same box that got returned to me. So shout out to my mailman. I don't remember his name, but he knows what's in here because I told him how frustrated I was. But anyway, let's start with the book that's for me and for one of you. So this is Batman. Finally, it's finally here. I'm so excited about this book. I'm mad it came late because I really wanted to be one of the first to do an overview, but better late than never. We're still going to do an overview. This is Batman by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, Volume 2, which means the New 52 Batman run in omnibus format is now complete. And I couldn't be more happy about it. Couldn't be happier. So this one collects Batman issues 34 through 52, annuals 3 and 4, Futures End issue number 1, DC Sneak Peek Batman number 1, Batman The Last Night on Earth numbers 1 through 3, the stories from Detective Comics 27 and Detective Comics 1000. So we are getting a lot of stuff that was outside of the New 52 era, specifically The Last Night on Earth 1 through 3, Detective Comics 27, Detective 1000. Those all came out from the time that I started collecting comics in 2019. Batman Last Night on Earth was like one of the first Batman books I bought. I was completely lost, so I never even finished it. It was a 3-issue miniseries. I read issue 1 and was like, I need to read whatever came before this. So I'm excited to actually read the Snyder and Capullo run. But yeah, so I got 2 copies. Now, you guys know that when we do these omnibus giveaways, they are exclusive for the K Squad. So giveaway details are coming soon, but I can guarantee you this. If you're not in the K Squad on Facebook or on Discord, you won't even qualify. You won't. So hit the links in the description below to join the K Squad. I am very excited about this book. Very, very excited. And as you can see, these are in pristine condition. So that's that. Now, speaking of organic price books, they do a live stream every Wednesday night at like 10 p.m. Central. And every now and then you can win a gift card if you're participating or if you're commenting on their channel. They've got a YouTube channel, so I'll leave a link to their YouTube channel in the description below. I say all that to say I won the $25 gift card a few weeks back. And so when I was asking, some people in our Discord group, hey, what should I buy with this $25 gift card? Well, you guys had some suggestions. My homie Skip was like, you need to get these Ed Brubaker, Reckless books. And I was like, nah, man, I want to wait for the oversized hardcover. And then he was like, or somebody else, my man Kamar, was like, actually, they're not going to collect them in oversized. So these standard hardcovers are it. I don't know if I believe that, but in case he's right, I had to go ahead and place an order. So this is Reckless. Reckless by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. I would call it volume 1, but they don't really have volume numbers. But yeah, ripped from the pages of history comes a perfect new hero for our time. Apparently this is like their take on like pulp heroes. I'm just reading a bunch of blurbs. Let's read the description from the back. A former 60s radical with the scars to prove it, Ethan is one part repo man, one part private eye, and one part wrecking ball. When a fugitive from his weather underground days reaches out for help, Ethan will have to face the only thing he really fears anymore, his own past. It's sex, drugs, and murder in early 80s Los Angeles, as Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, the best-selling creators of Criminal, Fatale, Killer Be Killed, and Pulp, launched their first graphic novel series with an electrifying new take on the paperback pulp hero. It's in the mystery and thriller genre. Hopefully not too risque, but this looks pretty cool. So that's Reckless by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. And speaking of Reckless, got another one here. This is Reckless, Destroy All Monsters, also by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. All right, so let's read this description as well. So it's 1988, and Ethan and his assistant Anna take on a strange case, digging up the dirty secrets of a Los Angeles real estate mogul. But what starts as a deep dive into the life of a stranger will soon take a deadly turn and find Ethan risking everything that still matters to him. So very cool. Also in the crime and mystery thriller genre. I'm doing a huge read through of a bunch of Ed Brubaker, starting with the first 3 volumes of Criminal, those deluxe editions, the Cruel Summer hardcover, and then I'll get to these last. Later on in the year, I'm going to read one of those books like every 2 months or so. So excited about these. Very excited. Huge shout out to my man Skip for recommending, and my man Kamar for really adding that peer pressure. So shout out to you guys. And that brings us to the last book here. And man, this is a beauty as well. This from Aftershock Comics is the Animosity Omnibus. Animosity by Marguerite Bennett, Raphael Delatorre. Other work by Elton Tomasi, Rob Schwager, and Marshall Dillon. Look at this cover. This cover is just captivating. Fun fact, I got into comics on Free Comic Book Day 2019, and one of the books that I got was an Animosity special. It looked cool, but I didn't explore the series any further. But then when I saw this pop up, this cover looked familiar. So I was like, I wonder if that's any good. But what made me order this? The description. One day, the animals woke up. They started thinking. They started talking. They started taking revenge. Now, Jessie and her dog Sandor are trying to get away out of New York City and all the way to San Francisco to the only person who might be able to protect them. Along their way, they'll meet the animal army, be introduced to a queen bee, escape the clutches of a terrible boarding school, and navigate the apocalyptic landscape of America, all while meeting friends and making enemies. The complete series in one massive, mammal-friendly 600-plus page hardcover. This volume contains the entire groundbreaking series, issues 1 through 28, and the Free Comic Book Day issue from 2019, Animosity Tales. So this from Aftershock Comics had a cover price of $125. Honestly, it seems pretty thin. When you hear the word omnibus, you just expect a huge book. This, I would say, is more comparable to one of the Image Deluxe editions, but it does collect 30 issues, right? So it's thicker than the Spider-Man by Todd McFarlane omnibus. It's thicker than the Death of Captain America omnibus. Just looking at my shelves, what else is it thicker than? That might be it as far as books that I own. But yeah, like I said, it's definitely on par with a bunch of Image Deluxe editions. Just looking at it compared to Batman, and you can see, actually, that's not a good comparison because Batman is a black book. There we go. Now you can see that size difference. But it still collects 30 issues or 29 issues of a book. It's over 600 pages, and it collects the whole series. So what else would you call it except an omnibus, right? So just looking through this, the artwork is dope. But animals taking revenge against humans, that's really all you need to know about this. That's all I needed to know to get hooked. So that's exciting. JP did an overview of this. I'll probably do my own overview of this as well. Just because, right? More eyes on a great story. Now I do know that this one was kind of hard to get, right? Even at the cover price of $125, which I feel like is steep. But you can get this for, I believe, $85. I think it's $85 on organic price books right now. But it's in short supply, right? All the retailers did not get a ton of copies of this. So go to organicpricebooks.com to order this book and any of the books that I showed off today. They're all still in stock. And when you use my coupon code BJKicks, you will save $2 on every order. You'll be supporting a small business local to Texas, and you'll be supporting the channel, which is super great. So that's the haul. Huge Christmas haul. I'm very excited especially to finally have this Batman by Scott Snyder Omnibus. Because I was really looking forward to it. And I was bummed when the mailman didn't deliver it last month, but it's here. It's finally in the collection. And I get to give one away to a lucky member of the K Squad. So once again, join the K Squad. The links are in the description below. Giveaway details will be coming soon. But I hope you saw something you liked in this video. And if not, hey, that's cool. So you can always buy what you like. Just make sure you read what you buy and be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.